Did you know? Sometimes the most damning act is the one the accomplice finally confesses, long after the crime was thought closed. In Houston during the early 1970s, a man known as Dean Call preyed upon young boys. He earned the chilling nickname Candyman because he once ran a candy shop and used that harmless facade to lure victims. Call didn't act entirely alone. For years, a young associate named Elmer Wayne Henley operated in his shadow, aiding, facilitating, hiding the tracks. Yet for decades, Henley's role remained half-buried behind Call's infamy. Henley began as a terrified teen, drawn in by Call's manipulative authority. Over time, he helped lure victims, promising money or opportunity, and even drove them to the crime scenes. But he kept silent under threat of Call's violence. His most critical act remained hidden for years, until a moment when fear, guilt, and survival intersected. One August day in 1973, after months of complicity, Henley made a shocking move. He turned a gun on Call himself. During a confrontation, Henley shot Call to death, becoming the man who ended the reign of terror he once served. That act became his final revelation, the hidden accomplice claiming full spotlight, not as secondary but as pivotal. Once Call was dead, Henley offered to lead police to the buried victims. Over the next days, he escorted law enforcement to mass graves. His final act exposed not just bodies, but the depths to which he had been enmeshed. Think of the psychological burden: a youth coerced into horrors, then forced to become executioner of his own mentor. His confession flipped the narrative. He was no longer just a hidden hand, but a reluctant revealer of atrocity. When the graves were unearthed, horrifying evidence poured out: dismembered remains, plastic wrappings, hidden mass burials. Families received long-awaited closure, but also new questions. Was Henley merely forced, or complicit by choice? In that final gunshot, the silent accomplice spoke the loudest truth. He became both confessor and betrayer, exposing darkness that had lived in shadows for years. What would drive someone to end the monster they once aided? And what absolution can follow a confession drenched in blood? Comment below. When the accomplice finally acts, does that redeem, condemn, or complicate everything we thought we knew?